All right, thank you guys. The Kia Tigers square off against the KT Wiz, and that's going to be a 5:30 a.m. Eastern start time. The Tigers are the $1.60 favorite. Totals 10.5 juice to the over. And if you like the Wiz in an upset, they're plus a buck and a quarter on the money line, and minus 135 catching the run and a half. And following Tuesday's sports wagering action, I improved to 10-0 in my last 10 extra daily pick tier package plays on patreon.com/BrockPage. And that's a website where I sell really great sports pick subscriptions beginning at just $1.99 through the end of the month. Incredible value there. Now, the extra daily pick is one of those packages that I sell on that site, as I'm also 15-3 in my last 18 picks in that category as well. Good for 83% over the course of the past, nearly 3 weeks in that package. I also have a bunch of different great memberships, tiers, and packages that you can subscribe to. A lot of variety, a lot of great stuff going on that page. And if you just want to check out the website, maybe browse a little bit, check out my current record, it's located right on the homepage, and the link for that site is in the description section below. Once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. Now, the Wiz lost 10-0 this morning to this very Tigers squad. The Wiz also dropped their last 6 straight, scoring just 8 total runs in their last 5 as well. They also dropped 7 out of their last 9 and dropped to 9th place in the 10-team KBO. That's second to last place. They're taking on a Tigers team who's won 5 out of their last 8, including an 11-2 victory over the Lotte Giants during that span. The Tigers' pitching has been superb as well, giving up just 2.6 runs per contest on average in their last 8. And total-wise, we're looking at a Tigers team who saw their last 6 straight stay under the total of 10.5 runs. Meanwhile, the Wiz on the other side saw their last 5 straight stay under that number themselves. Give me the Kia Tigers minus 1.5, covering that run line, and the under 10.5 in that game. And before we go ahead and move on, just want to take another quick timeout and welcome you to the video, to the program. Got some lines and Purslines out for, I keep forgetting the day. Thursday's KBO baseball action. But before we dive into some more of that, I just have to quickly remind you once again that after Tuesday's sports wagering action, I improved to 10-0 in my last 10 extra daily pick premium plays on patreon.com/BrockPage. And of course, that's a website where I sell really great sports pick subscriptions beginning at just $1.99 through the end of the month. There's also a bunch of different memberships, tiers, and packages that you can subscribe to. A lot of variety there, a lot of great stuff going on. And of course, like I said earlier, one of those packages, it's called the Extra Daily Pick Tier Membership. It's only $2.99 through the end of the month. We'll bill you the day you sign up and then the first of every month following that. And in addition to going 10-0 in my last 10 in that category, I'm also hitting at 15-3 in my last 18 picks in that category as well. I strongly recommend you at least consider using the website for sports picks. They're my personal plays, games that I personally have action on. And once again, guys, that is patreon.com/BrockPage. And with that said, let's go ahead and move on. I'm talking about the SK Wyverns taking on the LG Twins, 5:30 a.m. Eastern first pitch. The Twins are minus 133, totals 9.5 juice to the over. And if you like the Wyverns in this spot here, they're plus $1 for a win and minus 200 catching the run and a half. Now, the Wyverns lost 3 out of their last 6, and that includes 2 shutout losses during that stretch. The Wyverns are just half a game ahead of the 9th place KT Wiz. They've been victorious in just 11 out of 30 total games on the year, and that's good for a win percentage of just .367. The Wyverns are taking on a Twins squad who's in 3rd place in the 10-team KBO. They're positioned just 1.5 games behind the Doosan Bears for that 2nd place spot. The Twins' last 4 games stayed under the total of 9.5 runs as well. The Wyverns, on the other side, saw their last 2 straight stay under that total themselves. 3 out of their last 4 also stayed under the 9.5. So with all that said and done, give me the LG Twins minus $1.33 and the under 9.5 in that contest. Next game, Hanwha Eagles taking on the Lotte Giants, 5:30 a.m. Eastern first pitch. The Giants are minus 210, totals 10.5 juice to the over. The Eagles are plus $1.60. And if you like Hanwha to keep it close, they're minus 130 for some run line cash. Now, the Eagles, they lost 12-2 this morning to the Lotte Giants, and that's going to extend their losing streak to 16 straight games. The Eagles have given up a total of 84 runs in their last 8 outings. They're currently in last place in the 10-team KBO with a win percentage of just .219. They are terrible. They are taking on a Giants team who's on a 5-game winning streak themselves, including a 3-game sweep of the KT Wiz during that stretch. Lotte's given up just 2.2 runs per contest on average in their last 5 as well. The Giants are just 2.5 games behind the LG Twins for 3rd place in the league. Now, total-wise, the Giants saw their last 2 straight get over that total of 10.5 runs. Meanwhile, the Eagles on the other side saw 4 out of their last 5 get over that number themselves. Give me the Lotte Giants minus 1.5 in the over 10.5 in that game. All right, next matchup, it is going to be the Doosan Bears taking on the NC Dinos, 5:30 a.m. East. The Dinos are the $2 favorite, totals 11.5 flat. And if you like the Bears in this one, they're plus $1.50 to win it, and minus 135 catching the 1.5. Now the Bears, they've won 2 out of their last 3, including a 9-1 drubbing of the Dinos earlier this morning. The Bears' 8-3 record in their last 11 is good for 73% during that span. The Bears are holding their opponents to just 1.7 runs per contest in their last 4 victories as well. Doosan is currently in 2nd place in the 10-team KBO, 9 games over 500. They're taking on a Dinos team who's given up 17 total runs to the Bears thus far in their last 2 meetings. And when it comes to the number in this one, 2 out of the Dinos' last 3 stayed under the total of 11.5 runs. Meanwhile, on the Bears side of things, they saw 4 out of their last 5 stay under that total themselves. Give me the Doosan Bears plus 1.5 and the under 11.5 in that game. All right, next and final matchup for the show. It is going to be the Kiwoom Heroes. The Kiwoom Heroes taking on the Samsung Lions, 5:30 a.m. Eastern Star Time. The Heroes are minus 210, totals 10.5, juice to the over. The Lions are plus $1.55 to win it, and minus $1.10, keeping it close. The Lions have won 2 out of their last 3, including a 3-0 shutout of the SK Wyverns. They're holding their opponents to just 3.2 runs per contest on average in their last 5. They are taking on a Heroes team who's dropped 2 out of their last 3 themselves, including an 11-1 loss to the LG Twins. The Heroes are averaging just 1.6 runs per contest of offense in those 3 games as well. And total-wise, Kiwoom saw their last 7 straight stay under the total of 10.5 runs. Meanwhile, on the Samsung side, they saw their last 5 straight stay under that total themselves. Give me the Samsung Lions plus 1.5 and the under 10.5 in that game. All right, let's go ahead and dive into some shout-outs. And from our Patreon platform, I'm going to give a shout-out to Don Rush, G. Wang, Kurt Pfeiffer, John Johnson, Serge Brook, Matthew Reeve, Tim Lansing, Jimmy Cora, Chris Dewberry, and Nick Miller. Next, from our Instagram platform, shout-out to Will Slade, Kito Borowich, LA Sport Management, Carly Brenneman, the Olympic athlete Carly Brenneman. Shout out to No Face Model, Luca Rosano, Zebra97, Gorkali Sports Hub, Carlos Ramirez, and Ryan Weiss. And finally, from our YouTube platform, shout out to Stephen Lewis, David Arango, GTA Gamer Girl, Hot Boy Chris, Teddy Choba, Mark White, SOP LFD Striker, Mark Phillips, Jason Clark, and last but certainly not least, gotta give a shout out to my man, Jamal Mohammed. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Once again, don't forget to check me out on Patreon. If you decide to sign up, just keep in mind, we bill you the day you sign up and then the first of every month following that. So if you sign up today, you're going to get, today's the 10th, so you're going to get roughly 20 days worth of plays, and then you're going to get auto-billed on the 1st of July. We bill you the day you sign up and then the first of every month following that. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. I got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. I really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, Happy Wednesday or Thursday to you, depending on when you're watching this. Best of luck to you, and I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.